Hey everyone, hope you're enjoying this series. And my name is Rohan, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are gonna create a Hello World React app by using Create React app. We'll be talking about what is Create React app as well. But if you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you're watching this video directly, do watch it from the beginning. I have a couple of videos already posted in this React series. Now, let's talk about Create React app. So, what is Create React app? So whenever you create a React application, there are various ways to do it, right? So Create React app is one of the way. So the other ways are, building your own configuration file, using Webpack, using Babel, and there are various other configuration tool as well to build your app. And Create React app abstract them all, right? Create React app is a command line tool which abstract the configuration that you need to do to create a React app. But you can create React app, everything is done behind the scenes. You just get the interface and command line. You just run one line of command and you get the template and source file of React app, and you start building upon that. But what happens is, for the more of a control and kind of thing, various developers don't like create React app. But for the beginning, the Create React app is the way to do things. In the later on videos or someday, we'll be exploring that how we can create React application without Create React app by building our own configuration file using Webpack, Babel, and things like that. When you write Create React app, there are various things that need to be compiled or transpiled down to plain HTML or CSS, right? So there is something known as JSX which needs to be transpiled down to a normal HTML file, because browser only understand HTML file. So there are various things that need to be installed and transpiling that particular type of code to HTML. So Create React app does it behind the scenes, but if you're not using Create React app, you need to use Webpack server or Babel to transpile down the JSX to normal JavaScript and HTML code, right? So but for this series, we'll be using Create React app because it's super simple and we get immediate results. So as you can see, we are getting a command that is npx create react app, my app. So this is the name of the app you want to create, right? So let's move on to the terminal and see what is it. So let me bring the terminal in. So as you can see, I have created a new folder on my PC, that is desktop React tutorial YouTube. So let me expand this a bit. So the main motivation of creating this is we'll be having a GitHub repository where I'll be posting this exercise file, so that if you're blocked anywhere or stuck anywhere, you can look at it and understand things, right? So the first and foremost things that we'll be doing is we'll be creating various folders. So the first folder we'll be creating is hello world. So I'll do mkdir, that is make directory. I'll be naming them like this one, that is the first tutorial, and name of the app is hello world, right? Enter, it will create a new directory. You do ls, these are some basic Linux command. You do cd 1 hello world. So now I am inside hello world. So in the previous video, you have installed various tools and things like that. So one was node.js, one was npm. So just to check that that node.js is installed properly or not, you do node -v. This will give you a version. So my version and your version could be different because you are using it in different time, or I have posted tutorial series and you are watching it later. The version might differ. If you're seeing version, the node.js is successfully installed on your system. Let's test it for npm -v. So it will also give a version. If it is installed successfully, it is giving a version, so it is installed successfully. We are good to go to create a React app. So we'll just go here, and what we'll do is we will just copy paste this particular command. So npx create react app is a command line, and my app is the app name. So you just go here, let me clear it a bit. Just go here and paste it out there. So you can replace the app name with hello world app or hello world, right? Just press enter, and it will take couple of time to bring the packages and set up the folder structure and everything. Till then we can look at its GitHub repository as well. So if you go to its GitHub repository, it is a completely open source project by Facebook. The organization which gives us React is giving the command line as well. So you can see here also there is various documentation and things like that. There are various commands that we can use later on. So you can also use yarn as well to later project after doing things like that. And you can use npx or npm as well. So what is the main thing is you get to go to this and you read about it a bit. What is React app, how the folder structure look like, what are the commands are doing, everything is available here. So I'll also putting the link in the description of the GitHub repository and this as well, so you can check that. Till then, let's see where our React is installing or not. So it will take some time for to get things ready. So let's fast forward this and I'll be seeing you when everything is set up, right? Hi, so it is installed, like our app is created, and you can see this particular success message and various command we can use to run our app. The main thing is most of you can ask like where this terminal is coming from, right? This all the tools we'll be using are coming from our previous tutorial, that is installation of tool, where you install this terminal known as git bash. So if you install git, there are two applications, that is git GUI and git bash come with default. You can install it from there. If you haven't watched that video, go and watch first. So what you can do is you have a folder generated here. Whenever everything is successful, you can do cd hello world and you can go inside that folder. If you do ls, you can see the folder structure out there. So this is the basic React app looks like, but we'll be opening this in the VS Code so we can have a better view. For opening this in VS Code, you can go to VS Code and you can click new and open new folder and select this particular folder, or you can do it by via command line as well. You can do code and dot. Code means VS Code and dot means open this current folder in VS Code. Then press enter. It will open VS Code freshly in a hello world with the app and everything. All right. So you can see this particular interface. Now what happens is you can see this particular source folder and there is various files. We'll discuss one of them one by one, each of them. So the main thing is once you have everything, you can close down this terminal, because we have these terminals out here as well. If you click out here, this you will get this particular terminal here as well. So you can see the same thing, right? I am just desktop React tutorial 1. So it will open the same thing, and this terminal and that terminal git bash is same. If it is not coming in your same terminal, you can select this bash from here. You can do select default terminal, click on this, and you can see various terminal available on your PC or desktop, and you can select it as a default terminal. For us, the default terminal is git bash, so we'll be using git bash. That's it. So we have our git bash. If you do ls, and it will run every command that we can run in the terminal. Let me go a bit more small so you can see the screen better way. That's fine. Okay, so what you can do is you can go to this source folder and see there is a file known as index.js, right? So you can see various things like react keywords like react and all. You don't need to understand everything as of now, but understand this is the entry point of your React application. So this is the first file that is run when you run your React application. So you can find this entry point out here inside this particular. Okay, it's not listed as of now, but we'll be listing them at the end, right? So index.js is the entry file, and app.js is a file where you write your code and various you create new components as well. Generally, how to run this application? There are various commands that were available in the website. So you can see that commands out here. So you can do mtn test or yarn test, npm run build, yarn build, and things like that. So to start the server in the development mode, you can do npm start or npm yarn start. So let's go to the VS Code and I will do npm, just see the command properly, npm start, or I can also do yarn start, but we haven't installed the yarn, so we'll be using npm. Press enter, which will load up a server, spin up the server and open in your browser, default browser. Let's wait for it, and I guess it will take some time, and you can see starting the development server, and you can see it is available locally, and you can see out here, you can see localhost 3000. It serves the app in localhost 3000. Let it wait for the couple of times. So once it loads up, whenever you change anything in the file, it will automatically reload it. So that's not of issue. As you can see, a React application is present here, and this is saying edit src.app.js. So now go to your VS Code. You can minimize this or make it a bit small. You can see on your network you can also access whoever connected to your Wi-Fi, same Wi-Fi, or you can access it in localhost. So in app.js you can see various things. Let's just edit this particular line to hello react world, right? Hit save. You can see compiling, and again the same thing. Now you go to browser and you'll see the change in the browser. So this is things work. You edit in the text editor and you get the edited version of the browser version in the browser. This is the flow that will be following. We'll be editing this, we'll be getting result, we'll be editing this, we'll get result. That's it. So there are various files in there. We'll be understand them one by one in the next video. What is this package.json, this is reader, what is this git ignore, and things like that. But before moving, you need to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, share this video. We'll be learning this quality React tutorial on my YouTube channel for free. So stay tuned and I'll see you next time. Till then, bye bye, take care.